Hey everyone, welcome back to English Learning Channel. I'm Leo.
And I'm Julia. Today we have something super exciting for you.
That's right. We're going to tell you a story about our crazy adventure in New York City last month. And trust me, this story will teach you so many useful English phrases.
Before we start, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about making English fun and easy. We speak clearly, we explain everything, and we help you learn English through real-life situations.
Okay, Julia, remember when we got completely lost in Manhattan? That was embarrassing.
Oh my goodness, yes. So everyone, let me set the scene. Leo and I are both 25 years old, and we decided to visit New York City for the first time. We're from Los Angeles, California, so we thought, how different can New York be?
Very different. So, here's what happened. We arrived at JFK Airport, and the first thing we needed to do was find our hotel. Simple, right? Wrong.
We took a taxi, and this is where our first useful phrase comes in. When you get in a taxi, you say, "Could you take me to?" and then you say the address. Listen, "Could you take me to 5th Avenue, please?"
Perfect. Now, let's practice that together. Repeat after Julia. Could you take me to 5th Avenue, please?
Could you take me to 5th Avenue, please? Great job. This phrase is polite and clear. You can use it anywhere, in taxis, with friends, anyone.
So, we told the driver our address, and he said something we didn't understand. He spoke very fast. This happens a lot in real life. So here's an important phrase. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Yes, or you can say, "Could you speak more slowly, please?" These phrases are super important. Don't be shy to use them. Native speakers understand that English might not be your first language.
Exactly. So we said, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? And the driver smiled and spoke more slowly. He was asking, is this your first time in New York?
That's a very common question when you travel. Is this your first time here? Or is this your first time here? You can answer, yes, it's my first time. Or, no, I've been here before.
Let's practice. Repeat. Yes, it's my first time.
Yes, it's my first time. Perfect. Or, no, I've been here before.
No, I've been here before. Excellent. Okay, so we finally arrived at our hotel in Manhattan. We were so tired from the flight.
Oh, yes, it was about 3 in the afternoon. Now, at the hotel, you need to check in. The receptionist said, "Good afternoon. Do you have a reservation?"
Do you have a reservation? Means, did you book a room? So we answered, yes, I have a reservation under the name Leo Martinez.
When you make a booking, it's usually under one person's name. So you say, "I have a reservation under the name," and then you say your name. Let's practice. I have a reservation under the name Julia Chen.
I have a reservation under the name Julia Chen. Great. This works for restaurants too, not just hotels.
So true. Okay, the receptionist checked the computer and said, "Yes, here it is. Can I see your ID, please?"
Can I see your ID, please? ID means identification, like your passport or a driver's license. In America, they always ask for ID at hotels.
Right. So I showed my passport and she said, "Perfect. You're in room 407 on the 4th floor. Here are your keys. Breakfast is served from 7 to 10 in the morning."
Wow, that's a lot of information. Let's break it down. Room 407. In English, we often say O instead of 0 for room numbers or phone numbers.
Yes, so 407, not 407. Both are correct, but O is more common in speaking. And the 4th floor. Remember, in America, the 1st floor is the ground floor. In some countries, the ground floor and 1st floor are different.
Good point, Julia. And breakfast is served from 7 to 10. This means breakfast time is between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. You can also hear breakfast is available from 7 to 10.
Exactly. Okay, so we went to our room, unpacked our bags, and decided to explore the city. This is where the real adventure begins.
Oh boy. So we left the hotel and started walking. New York is amazing. So many people, so many buildings, but after about 30 minutes, we realized something.
We were completely lost. We had no idea where we were, and Leo's phone battery was dead.
My phone died, so we couldn't use Google Maps. What do you do in this situation? You ask for directions.
Right, but asking for directions in English can be scary for learners. Don't worry, it's actually very easy. Leo, show them what you said.
Okay. I saw a friendly-looking man, probably about 40 years old, walking his dog. I said, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but could you help me?"
Perfect opening. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Let's practice it together. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but could you help me?
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but could you help me? Excellent. The man smiled and said, "Sure, what do you need?"
What do you need? Or how can I help you? These are common responses. Now, here's how to ask for directions. I'm looking for Times Square. Do you know how to get there?
I'm looking for is perfect for asking directions. You can say, I'm looking for the subway station, or I'm looking for a coffee shop, or I'm looking for Fifth Avenue. So useful.
Let's practice. Repeat. I'm looking for Times Square.
I'm looking for Times Square. Great. And do you know how to get there?
Do you know how to get there? Perfect. So the man said, "Oh, you're pretty far from Times Square. It's about 20 blocks from here. You should take the subway. It's much faster."
20 blocks. That's far. So he suggested taking the subway. In New York, the subway is the underground train system. In London, they call it the tube. In other cities, it's called the metro.
Right. So Leo asked, "Where's the nearest subway station?" Nearest means closest. You can also say, "Where's the closest subway station?"
Let's practice. Where's the nearest subway station?
Where's the nearest subway station? Good. The man pointed and said, "Walk straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. You'll see it on your right. You can't miss it."
Okay, lots of direction words here. Walk straight means walk forward, don't turn. For 2 blocks means the distance. A block is the distance between 2 streets.
Then he said, "Turn left." That means go to the left side. The opposite is turn right. And on your right means it will be on the right side when you're walking.
And my favorite phrase, you can't miss it. This means it's very easy to find, very obvious. Americans say this all the time.
So true. Let's practice these directions. Repeat, walk straight for 2 blocks.
Walk straight for 2 blocks. Good. Then turn left.
Then turn left. Excellent. You'll see it on your right.
You'll see it on your right. Perfect. So we thanked the man. We said, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it."
"I really appreciate it" is a great way to say thank you. It's more formal than just thanks, but very common. You'll hear it everywhere in America.
And the man said, "No problem. Enjoy New York." No problem is a casual way to say you're welcome. You can also say no worries, or you're welcome, or my pleasure.
Okay, so we followed his directions and found the subway station. But now we had a new problem.
We had no idea how to buy subway tickets. The machine was so confusing. There were so many buttons and options.
This is normal. Don't worry if you feel confused in new situations. Just ask for help. I saw a subway worker and said, "Excuse me, this is my first time taking the subway. Could you help me buy a ticket?"
Perfect. This is my first time is so useful. You can say, "This is my first time taking the subway," Or, this is my first time in America. Or, this is my first time ordering food here. People will be happy to help you.
The worker was so nice. She said, "Of course. Where are you going?" And I said, "We're going to Times Square." She explained everything very patiently.
This is important to remember. Most people are happy to help. Don't be afraid to say you're learning English or that you need help. Americans are usually very friendly.
Absolutely. So we bought our tickets and went down to the platform. Now, in the subway, you need to know uptown and downtown. In New York, uptown means going north and downtown means going south.
This confused us so much, we almost took the wrong train. But I asked someone, "Excuse me, does this train go to Times Square?" And she said, "No, you need the downtown train. It's on the other side."
See? Just ask. Does this train go to Times Square? Is perfect. You can use this for buses, too. Does this bus go to the airport?
Let's practice. Does this train go to Times Square?
Does this train go to Times Square? Excellent. So we went to the right platform and waited. After about 5 minutes, the train arrived.
Now here's a useful phrase. When the train arrived, it was very crowded. Someone said to us, "Excuse me, could you move down, please?" This means move further into the train so more people can get on.
Yes, on crowded trains or buses, you'll hear, "Move down, please," or "Step inside, please," or "Make room, please." Just move a little bit to make space for others.
So we got on the train and it was fascinating. We saw so many different people. Business people in suits, students with backpacks, tourists with cameras, everyone.
After about 15 minutes, we heard an announcement. Next stop, Times Square. Please watch your step when exiting the train.
Watch your step means be careful where you walk. You hear this on trains, buses, and stairs. And exiting means leaving.
So we exited the train, that means we got off the train, and walked up to street level. And wow, Times Square was incredible.
So many lights, so many people. It was about 6 p.m. and everything was busy. We were so excited.
But we were also hungry. We hadn't eaten since the plane, so we decided to find a restaurant. Leo, tell them what happened next.
Okay, so we walked around and saw a nice Italian restaurant. We went inside and the host said, "Hi, welcome. How many in your party?"
How many in your party means how many people. In restaurants, party means your group. So if there are 2 people, you say 2, please, or just 2.
Let's practice. Imagine you're entering a restaurant with your friend. The host asks, "How many in your party?" You say, 2, please.
2, please. Perfect. So the host said, "Follow me, please," and took us to a table. Then she said, "Your server will be right with you."
Your server will be right with you means your waiter or waitress will come soon. Right with you means very soon, in a moment.
After about 2 minutes, our server came. She was very friendly, probably about 30 years old. She said, "Hi, folks. My name's Sarah. Can I start you off with something to drink?"
Can I start you off with something to drink? This is how servers usually begin. They ask about drinks first. You can say, "Can I have a Coke, please?" Or, "I'll have water, please."
I said, "I'll have an iced tea, please." And Leo said, "I'll take a lemonade, please." Both "I'll have" and "I'll take" are correct.
Then Sarah said, "Great. Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?" This is a standard question in restaurants.
If you're ready, you say, "Yes, I'm ready to order." If you need more time, you say, "Could we have a few more minutes, please?"
We needed time to look at the menu, so Julia said, "Could we have a few more minutes, please?" And Sarah said, "Of course. Take your time."
Take your time means don't hurry. It's okay. Such a useful phrase. Okay, everyone, we're almost at the end of our story.
Right. So, we ordered our food. I ordered spaghetti carbonara, and Julia ordered chicken parmesan. The food was delicious.
When we finished eating, Sarah came back and asked, "How was everything?" This is a polite way to ask if you enjoyed your meal. You can answer, "Everything was great, thank you," or "It was delicious."
Then she asked, "Can I get you anything else? Maybe some dessert?" We were so full, so we said, "No, thank you. Just the check, please."
Just the check, please, or just the bill, please, both are correct. This means you want to pay and leave. Let's practice. Just the check, please.
Just the check, please. Perfect. Sarah brought the bill and we paid. Don't forget to leave a tip in America, usually 15 to 20%.
So true. Tipping is very important in American culture. Okay, so that's the end of our adventure. We learned so much English that day.
Let's quickly review all the phrases we learned today. First, could you take me to Fifth Avenue, please?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Or could you speak more slowly, please?
Is this your first time in New York? With answers, yes, it's my first time, or no, I've been here before.
I have a reservation under the name for hotels and restaurants.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but could you help me? For asking strangers politely.
I'm looking for Times Square for asking directions.
Where's the nearest subway station for finding places?
Direction words: walk straight, turn left, turn right, on your left.
This is my first time taking the subway to ask for help with new things.
Does this train go to Times Square for public transportation?
And in restaurants, 2, please, when they ask how many people.
I'll have or I'll take for ordering food and drinks.
Could we have a few more minutes, please, if you need time to decide?
And just the check, please, when you're ready to pay.
Wow, that's a lot of useful English. And these phrases work in many situations, not just in New York.
Exactly. You can use these phrases in any English-speaking country. America, Canada, Britain, Australia, anywhere.
Before we finish, we want to remind you, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Julia and I still make mistakes sometimes, and English is our second language too.
That's right. The most important thing is to practice and try. Every time you speak English, you get better.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to English Learning Channel. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss our videos.
And leave a comment below. Tell us, have you ever been to New York City? Or where would you like to visit in America? We read every comment.
Also, if you want us to make a video about a specific topic, let us know. We're here to help you learn English.
Thank you so much for watching English Learning Channel. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember,
learning English should be fun. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye everyone!
Bye.